Well, here I am, Chad. As promised, I live up to those expectations. How is everybody? How y'all doing? Look at that chat numbers fill up as like everyone left their tabs open from last night. Like boom, instantly 20 viewers. You know what making me feel professional? I am not feeling, you know what? I'm not shaving. I got scruff. I normally always attend streams with clean shaven, but not tonight. Getting scrungly. But yeah, don't let let me give you a there you go. That's my chin scraping against the microphone. Just to give you an idea. This is the first stream I've watched. Haha, I watched you for years over multiple accounts, Chad. This man has been like so dedicated to me. He's gotten banned off YouTube multiple times and he keeps coming back. He remembers me. He's like, I gotta resub. But Chooms go boom. Welcome to my live stream, man. I only started live streaming on YouTube like actually just for a year. This a solid year now. Though I've been streaming on Twitch for a lot longer. But hey, welcome to the chat. We're just now getting started. People are filing in. Dicks out, some dicks in pants. Possibly no dicks. But you know what? There's something here. I watched your Assassin's Creed Shadows video. I liked it. Also gave one or two. I responded to those actually. I think it was the ones about me using ironically incorrect, wasn't it? Yeah, I do that a lot. Sorry about that. I think I just really like the word ironically. And I sometimes use it a little, I get too excited. Video was really good. Some points made me laugh. Hey, that's the whole point. A couple points will make you laugh. The others will make you go, huh, you got a point there. Look at this smart dude over here with a deep voice. I better listen to him. Thank you for the welcome. Hey, you're most welcome, June. We're a pretty friendly group here. We're weird but friendly. So keep that in mind. Two very important descriptions. Weird, friendly. I'm not sure which one appeals to you more. But yeah, you'll get one or the other. Combination of the two. But you'll always have a home here for as long as you like. We might scare you away eventually. How you doing, Pariah? Get parried? I mean, I'm struggling a little bit with that last night. The expeditions remind me a little bit of Pilgrimage from FF10. Yeah, a little bit. To me, the game's clearly inspired a bit more by FF8, though, when it comes to its plot. With the whole, like, magic lady that a military organization has to take down. Or she destroys the world. Or at least that's what I came away from it. But yeah, there's a bit of a pilgrimage to it as well. And also there's a lot of themes of death and accepting death in it, which is a very Final Fantasy 9 and also 10 thing to do. So yeah, I think maybe these developers play a little bit of Final Fantasy here and there, just a touch. What's up, Lucky? How you doing? Weird and friendly are my middle names. Booms, weird, friendly, go boom. Nice to meet you. Would getting pictoed be better? Pictoed? I'm not sure what that verb means. Sure what that means. I mean, it sounds like delicious, to be honest. Pictos. Either that or a weird sci-fi term I should know. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, I released the Assassin's Creed Shadows video on Patreon today. So that's available after like nearly 2 months of work on it. Nearly an hour-long video. But it'll be coming to YouTube in like probably either on Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on when the intro is finished. That's the only thing it's missing right now is the intro. So as soon as that's available, I'll be putting it up on YouTube, but you can watch it right now in its uncensored format on Patreon if you want to become a member. I recommend it because you get all the exclusive classic and DLC and stuff too. Love to chill and watch, but I just finished night shift. I need sleep. Thought I'd drop in. Hey, maybe I'll see you here next time you're not like about to pass out. But hey, Chooms, you're always welcome to it. Thanks for showing up. And drive safe or sleep well, whichever one you're already about to do. If you played Lost Odyssey, the mostly older party cast is definitely influenced by that. Yeah, I recall that game briefly. I would be there in my bedroom as my little brother played it. Didn't that game have a weird mechanic where the main character was immortal and couldn't die? So to lose, you actually there was something you couldn't like party wipe, was it? Like because the main character can't die. Maybe I'm wrong. Beat tonight too. I may have to reschedule. Hey, if you're too tired, I say. Sleep just got home a half hour ago, but chat. Hey man, sleep well then. Sleep soundly. Then again, people tell me my voice helps them sleep, so you might want to leave me on the background. Find an interesting game for you to send. It's called Stubbs a Zombie. Oh, I know about that game. That was actually from one of the former Halo 1 developers. Not too interested in it though. You know what came to my head just now? World of this game isn't so far from reality. It's full of people feeling old and tired without perspective for the future, even though they are just 30, 25 bits. Zakalo, you're getting better at this, like figuring out the plot and like the deeper meaning of a game. It's kind of scary actually, because I hadn't realized that. But there's some truth to what you say. It is very much that. Pictos are your moves. I just call them abilities. I'm not gonna like refer to this game's special made up word for them. I'd never think of the like the oh, this is our fancy word for abilities. You can use that in video. I mean, I might have to. Chuckled while watching the sim video. When you chuckled when Nobunaga tried to justify his tyranny. I think I did have to like that wasn't me just adding that in there fakely. I literally was like, what is your logic here that you can't have like 40,000 men following you and also be a tyrant? And they did Nobunaga real weird in that game. It's like they didn't want to be insulting by making him straight up a villain because he is like historically really important. But then again, you know, Onimusha made him like a bug monster at times, so you can get away with it. But so he's like noble despite being a tyrant. I don't know whatever they're going for, it didn't work. Jesus Christ, what is this argument? I mean, I tried to find the logic in it, couldn't do it. But then again, there's not really much in that entire game. Oh, hi, hi, Chomsy. That chat, that lady is determined to like make sure like the room memes never die, and I support this effort. Never ever. You can use that in video. I mean, I snapped a picture of it in case I wanted to. Jesus Christ, what is this argument? Hey, yo, what's up, Bailey? How you doing, man? You also love feet, dirty feet, smelly feet, missing feet, feet meat. I don't know why that made me laugh, but congratulations. You actually were weird enough to be funny. So good on you that. It's hard to make feet funny, all right? I will give you that. Even I can't come up with a good feet joke sometimes. Then you replace him with another tyrant. Exactly. I mean, it was Japan. They were ruled by emperors and shoguns. There was going to be one tyrant or another. Tell us how you really feel about feet. I mean, they're good for walking on. That's what I primarily use them for. I'm not sure if that part where you were, fuck this, keeps going was just you being, I was literally like exhausted explaining at that point. Because I have to do so much explaining what's going on because none of it is very interesting to look at because they just use that same boring ass, let's all just stand perfectly still and let the algorithm decide our animations like cutscene style. So when a game is like that, I can't rely on the visuals to explain what's happening like I can in other games because there is no interesting visuals. It's just like here's a character in a background. And it's also just the game at that point was just so boring. It was like, please, oh god, end already. 1 feet, 2 feet, red feet, blue feet is my new book. You know what? I'm gonna start having ChatGPT churn out a bunch of like quickly written books about feet and see how well they sell on Amazon. Then I'll start my guru channel where I tell people how to make $10,000 a month selling feet books. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. That one's copyrighted. Pretty chill. You may record if you aren't gonna stream. Hey, good luck on your recording, Xander. Continue that YouTuber grind. When are you and Lucky leave for your vacation? Because I don't want to send the packages. We're not really. We're probably gonna be like taking like a very small like daycation kind of thing in like a week or so. It's gonna be just like 2 days probably, to like a place kind of nearish by. That's the current plans. Then I think that we're gonna be taking a proper like little tiny vacation come January. No, not January, but June. Hey, what's up? Hey, Cyclic, what's up, dude? Little weekend away, yeah. Little weekend away, a refresh. Are you going to snore when you were falling asleep? Explain. I don't really snore. At least, wait, Lucky, do I snore? I don't know. You never can tell if you snore yourself unless you record yourself sleeping. I don't? Okay, I don't snore. Hope you guys have fun. I mean, it's just mainly like a little relaxing little getaway. Speak of Dart, I'm still doing my Ocarina of Time Let's Play, and it's going okay. Would like more support, though. I mean, that's the hard thing about it, especially when you're just getting started. Trust me, I've been there. I was there multiple times before I had a channel that landed. Uh, It's not easy. It does take a little bit of luck. Best thing advice I can give you: make sure your thumbnail is on point. And also, if you have good moments from your video, the long play, turn them into YouTube shorts and put those out because those are much more likely to get views and possibly attract more people to watch the full video. What would you do if your girlfriend was a ninja? High five her every fucking moment because that's cool as fuck. That's what I would do. Who doesn't want a ninja girlfriend? But she has to be one of those 1980s American ninjas, though. You know, the weird ones. You know, ones that are out stopping crime in LA or something for some whatever reason. Like, I studied under Miyagi Sensei, and now I have come back to my homeland to like defeat the gang members here. Getting more exposure than you did the first time? Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Let's see. Hey, DF. Do you think a group of ninjas can take on a T-Rex? I don't see why not. T-Rexes are just animals like anything else, so we can outsmart them. Well, YouTube channel is stuck at 100 or something. No YouTube channel gets stuck at something. It just means that whatever you were doing there stopped kind of working. So I've binge Ghost in the Shell standalone complex is roughly 12 hours. Yep, it's like a full season, isn't it? Now you gotta watch the other stuff because there's like a second season or something, I think, wasn't there? Actually, isn't there gonna be like a new Ghost in the Shell series soon? Traveled far and wide, trained under masters of gaming and sarcasm, all with a mission of defeating me. I will leave nothing but your bones. I'll be flinging them through the air like a pack of hyenas tearing into you. Let me try again. I thought you would deliberately snore during the part. Oh, you thought I would delay? No, yeah, making a yawn is enough. I feel trying to add more sleep sound effects to it, just be overselling it. One based on the original manga. Can't get access to it, so I can't. Oh, if you lost access to it, that's a problem. It's all fun and games until you get a shuriken in the taint. You know, that's either one hell of an angle that you were like kind of like laying at to get hit there, or they managed to ricochet it perfectly off a rock beneath you. It's like a Naruto move. Mexican government did hire samurai to work for them in Tenochtitlan years after the Aztecs fell. Would have made a way better setting for this. You know what? I just think that'd make an interesting like movie more than a video game. Here's a bunch of samurai fighting Aztecs. You think you and 99 other guys can beat a gorilla in a fight? Absolutely. All it'll take is like a handful of them throwing rocks from a distance and the other ones close in. Gorillas are actually quite timid when they're faced with more than one enemy. But me personally, I'd just be like channeling a pure like field of my chi around myself at all times, and then just shoot that in a beam at it, you know, Dragon Ball style. Since we're talking about samurais and ninjas right now, why not? A similar thing to that I can think of is samurai weapon, Western on PS2. Oh, you mean samurai gunman? Samurai versus the cartel. You guys are getting very close to writing like a really shitty like comic book, or possibly a really good comic book. That would be a good Assassin's Creed. No, no, it wouldn't. Yeah, you need to realize setting doesn't matter if it's a good Assassin's Creed game. There's been plenty of good settings for Assassin's Creed game. They still suck. Last several settings were excellent settings for Assassin's Creed. Still fucking blue. You need more than that, and that's what Ubisoft doesn't understand. Yosuke was poisoned by that woman. What tea that she made in front of him? Does that mean he saw her put the poison in front? Maybe he's just really idiotic about tea ceremonies. He never learned that part of it. He thought it was like an ingredient. Yeah, she like did the entire like tea thing in front of him. He didn't, and somehow she poisoned him. You know, did they even like have poisons back in those days that could just like safely knock someone out? Instead of, usually most of the poison back then would just kill you. It's not like they had like you'll sleep aids that they could put in there. That would be that fast acting. Could have been ground into the matcha powder. I mean, I'm assuming that maybe she knew they did seem to know he was coming, so because they just had a very lucky guess that he tried to like, sway her over to his side. So I guess you could have prepared it beforehand, but that's the only way I could see it. I'd like to see one unnamed 1987 Predator fight a gorilla. I mean, that's not gonna be much of a fight. Hello, 3 hours to make a thing and I'm exhausted. I've spent 2 months making a single thing. I got you beat. You beat, friend. Sorry. Yawning tonight. It's been overcast here, so I haven't been getting my vitamin D enough. Hey, badass. What's up, man? How you doing? Let's see. So, chat. I wonder how many streams of this. This is like my 6th stream of this game. I'm hoping I can maybe finish it up soon. I don't want it to like, drag on too much. And because chat's kind of like wanting to move on too, I feel. So I'm hoping maybe in like 2 or 3 more streams. Got stuck in a role he yawns now. I mean, I'm just the guy that yawns. Aconite and the poison from the Buffo Marinus toad on blow darts and stuff like that. Did they have that in Japan though? How was your burrito taco? I didn't actually get them today. I'm going to wait till I release the video on YouTube to go ahead, which will probably be on Tuesday. It'll be a proper Taco Tuesday. Then I'll get my burrito tacos. That's a JRPG. They're supposed to be long. Well, technically it's not a JRPG. It's missing the Japanese part of it. Not necessarily. Most JRPGs that I played back in the day, you can be beaten in about 30 to 40 hours. FRPG. You want to see the story, The Crack Illusionist? Yeah, I need to go back to Oblivion. I also need to find some skooma in game so I can start actually just getting my character on drugs. I've done everything wrong with that character build. I've been putting all the points into intelligence. So when I start taking skooma, I'm going to damage that. It's going to be the worst run possible. So, Dartigan, how you doing? How you liking the game? So I'm still enjoying it. The plot's got me intrigued on where it's going to go with all of it. FRPG should definitely be a thing. I mean, it is now. This is what, I mean, we won't call it that. For some reason, we only want to designate Japanese developed games as their own distinct role-playing games. We don't want to do it for any other nation. What's up, Ashley? How you doing? Who is everybody? What I read is this game has 3 acts. I'm on Act 2. So yeah, I'm assuming Act 3 might be on the shorter side. But yeah, I would like to beat this within a few more days. Just because you got stuff to do. I got another game. I got a couple other games I want to play. The Fukia is the Japanese blowgun. Unlike modern Western blowguns, the Fukia has no mouthpiece. Instead, a shooter must maintain a seal with their lips while forcefully exhaling. Well, I guess they did. That would have been make more sense than the poison tea, actually. Can we get a hint as to what's next? Well, I'm going to be playing Doom soon, but I still need to go back and finish Oblivion as well. I might do another Schedule 1 stream and maybe another Look Outside stream, but there's also another game that just came out that I'm interested in. That's, what is it called again? Skin Deep is a game I've been interested in playing for a while that just came out. Because it's an immersive sim and apparently a very good one. So I might give that game a shot. I mean, it's an immersive sim where your whole point is you're saving like cats on a space station. Come on. By like turning things into sneeze powder. Like 3 or 4 streams, you should get it in your standard 5-day cycle of streaming. Let's see, we'll see. So there's your hint. Me playing like an immersive sim. Oh, but yeah, that's been my day. You know what? Let me get my controller out. Release the video. I'm done with Assassin's Creed, essentially. Just need the intro for it. We're all good. And now we're going to play some more of this. So, chat, well, since this has turned into a sleepy game for us, well, let's let chat show up as they like. We're going to get started. I think the last thing I did last night was climb the tower, wasn't it? Hey, Larry Page. Who is that again? Oh yeah, can we have a moment with our new friends? Did you get my present?
What present?
Left in your hut. Took a special detour through ancient sanctuary just for you.
Oh, I got your note about... But I didn't see a present. What was it?
You just have to wait and find out, but it's super cool.
Silly patat.
Isn't patate like French for potato? You want to spend time with Noko? Yeah, sure, spend time with this little guy.
How's my favorite patat?
That's my favorite potato. That's my favorite not a potato. Not a patat?
Not a patat. Is that the official term?
Yes.
I'll take it. So tell me, patat to not a patat. Why are you tagging along? Really?
What do you mean? If I'm going to be the greatest merchant of all time, then I need to find some treasure.
I don't believe you. Don't tell Minoko I said this, but you were and still are the greatest searcher of all time.
VA pronounces patate correctly in French. Patat.
And you know there are more lost gestrels out there. Why be a merchant? Why go to Old Lumiere?
Meh.
Meh?
Meh? Lots of other searchers now. Just because I'm the greatest of all time doesn't mean I want to do it forever.
No?
You know this? Forever, the same sucks. Ooh.
True.
See?
All right, all right.
Besides, I need to keep Monaco out of trouble.
Minoko's all grown up now. And it's your turn to be the patat.
Meh.
So eloquent.
The way you pronounce it, the E is reminiscent of Spanish, not French. Well, you know what? We're just going to have to deal with that. I know the pain must be great.
Is Golgra still mad at me?
What do you think?
Well, Golgra helped Noko start his merchant shop.
Yeah, but defying Golgra wasn't Noko's idea, was it?
Noko would have done the same for me.
Noko would have got Golgra on his side first.
Bah! It's been 10 years. Golgra needs to get over it.
Yeah, spend time with him. You're still not at this part? You know, well, these are like new characters, so I had to spend some time with them.
I see you got stronger.
Well, I didn't spend the last few years hiding in the mountains.
The mountain where a Pelerin cut you in half and you cried for my help.
Yeah, the mountain where a Stalag stomped you, and I had to evacuate you.
You want to fight?
Well, unlike Gestrels, I need sleep, so I'll pass.
Coward.
Have you seen how weak you are now? I'd beat you blindfolded.
In the mountains, I have learned inner peace. These petty provocations do not work on me anymore.
Are these two like having a growly voice off, or who can like have the deepest like? Bleh?
I've missed our little excursions. Yeah, you do too, I know.
Remember our first battle against the duelist?
Sure do. We got our asses kicked pretty hard.
Monaco has easily become my main damage dealer. He's worth always keeping in the party for the blue mage abilities.
And this one time
well, yeah,
I tried to
I'll
swim
probably
to
keep
the
him in there
Red
for a
Tree
bit.
Island and you got eaten by that snake.
He's a little bit difficult to use because you need to learn how to like get the wheel to land on the right things.
Oh yeah, it turns out living inside a snake's belly is possible when you're mortal. Carving my way out was a nightmare though.
The time you got stuck under a building for a year.
Remember that time when you challenged Eskier to a duel?
Well, someone conveniently forgot to mention that Eskier is the most powerful creature in the world. Good times. Oh, and remember when...
I don't. What does this relationship level stuff do for you actually?
Good times indeed.
Minoko's here.
Oh yeah.
Bet you guys got up to lots of trouble together.
That obvious, huh?
To give more gradient attacks. The wheel thing isn't that big of a deal, just little bonuses.
You guys getting us into more trouble now?
Unlocks ability at level 4 and 7, huh?
An appropriate amount of trouble.
Like they get dual text? Is that what you're talking about?
I've spent some time with gesturals. I'm not sure we had the same definition of appropriate.
Ah, let me guess. You've been to one of their arenas?
Reigning champion. Naturally.
Naturally.
Feet? Really?
Pardon? Excuse me? I mean, I was just joking about naming this stream. This game loves feet, but you know what? I guess I was right.
Don't worry. He's not interested in human feet.
His loss.
And the bell?
A gift from the Grandis.
You just pointed, bro. Why did you just say that? I guess because that one dude we just got on the team, he gets his blue mage monster changing abilities by collecting monster feet.
Amazing. I wonder if we can achieve something similar.
But then again, this girl walks around barefoot all the time, so it could be multiple things. There's probably a reason why she's having this conversation.
I'll stick to my swords. I'm not too keen on turning into a Nevron.
If we combine this with Pictos, could we selectively use Nevron abilities in battle?
Okay, you seem busy.
I'm gonna start
I'll come back
collecting
later.
feet. How's the game so far? You know what? I'm liking that. And you know what? I'm glad. It's been a while since I played a new turn-based RPG, so. Okay, we gotta spend more time with Loot. Only negative I have for it is these moments here at base can take a while. But you don't necessarily have to do them.
I've been wondering.
But other
why
than that,
stay
pretty
on the
good.
continent alone?
Though I will say it's
Why not
pain in the
return
ass to
to
parry
Lumiere?
some attacks in this game.
I did. I went back. Helped with the rebuild. After the fracture, we didn't have anything. Food,
I'm just getting
shelter.
everyone's pussies. Well, that's one
None
way
of
of
it.
putting it. Like I said, I think it's because this game just doesn't feel like slop in an era where a lot of new big games feel very sloppish.
Things must have been chaotic.
And it's
then.
affordable. It's only like $50.
Nothing like the end
And
of the
so when you
world
get a
to bring
good
out the
game
best
at a
and
good
worst in us.
price, or what's considered a good
I
price
always
now,
miss those times.
makes people happy and want to support it.
You know the dome shield? My father and I helped build that.
Oh. Why'd you leave then?
Those early expeditions, they were search and rescue. We didn't know about the paintress then. We just wanted to find our loved ones, like my mother.
I see. But this time, you didn't go back.
People didn't trust me. Guess I'm hard to trust.
By
Perhaps.
former Ubisoft devs, I'm pretty sure all the good devs from Ubisoft probably went and formed this studio.
Guess they thought I knew more than I did. Halfway to the monolith,
Betrayed.
I was betrayed. Barely escaped. Kind of killed my interest in returning home.
Betrayed by who? I feel if you have a voice like this, you're gonna get betrayed at some point because someone's gonna be jealous of that.
What about you? Do you miss home?
I spent my whole life studying the paintress and the monolith. This is where I need to be.
What a long-winded way to avoid answering the question.
Yes, there are things I miss.
You paint such a vibrant picture.
If you must know what I really miss of viennoiserie.
Benoiserie.
Oh, good answer. I miss those too.
You need a definition for Benoiserie.
What?
I enjoyed this conversation.
I've got betrayed during FF16 then.
High praise.
What's your opinion of Xbox Game Pass? Probably the only compelling reason to actually own an Xbox. But then again, you don't need an Xbox to own the Game Pass. I mean, I got no real complaints about it. I'm not sure. I don't want that to be the only model of getting games, though. I was lost in thought. I felt ignored.
The Grandis is so gentle. Who's going to protect them while Monoko's gone?
They can take care of themselves.
Really?
Yes.
They've got their bells. Don't worry.
What do the bells do?
Ringing the bells makes the Nevrons flee.
Why don't we borrow some?
Although, it only works on Nevrons with ears, so not every
As long as
Nevron.
Game Pass doesn't become something other companies want to emulate. Well, they are. I mean, PlayStation has its own version. Nintendo doesn't really quite have it, but they have it for their older games.
Well, now I'm worried.
Yeah. Actually, me too.
That means the developers designed every monster to have legs just so Monaco can collect them. There's some that don't. Some of them fly. So I'm assuming they just like ignore that little rule when they want to. Are we throwing rocks?
Throwing rocks again.
Mm-hmm. You should try.
Eskia would be horrified that we're throwing stones into the lake.
Or he'd be super happy because we're sending them soaring on fun little adventures.
Oh, so they're like little rock expeditioners.
Exactly.
You bringing Monaco into every boss battle? Wait, can you actually get turned into bosses? That might be a good idea. Would that make you the paintress then?
Would that make you the paintress then?
Clearly, I'm
What Game
Lumiere.
Pass worries you? Theorize Tango Games closed down because their games didn't do well in yeah, from what I understand of it, it does help games that wouldn't very necessarily sell a lot of copies do financially well, but it possibly hurts games that would financially sell well without being on Game Pass. It's one of those, like, you know, double-edged swords kind of thing. What's up, Monty? How you doing, man?
I'm launching them on their journey and watching them from afar. Stone after stone after stone. Knowing they'll never come back.
They're just rock, girl. Depressing for a 16-year-old.
Poetic, but kind of depressing for a 16-year-old.
You can't collect the legs of the bosses? Boo.
Well, reality's depressing.
Game's hitting hard.
Is that what you're writing in your notebook all the time? Depressing poetry.
You know, these people think they got it bad dying at like a lower year every year. But they don't have to deal with like mortgages and student loans.
It's not all depressing. Why, what do you write about? You don't seem like a sunshine and rainbows type.
Mostly poetic insults to use on Monoko. I'm currently comparing him to the backside of an owl. Actually, writing is cathartic for me. It helps. Getting the thoughts out of my head and onto the paper. Giving shape to my feelings.
Can I see?
Do I get to
Do I
read
get
yours?
to read yours?
You know what is worse than Gomage? Capitalism. Exactly. Respect to Dartigan for playing Assassin's Creed Shadows so we don't have to. Also made a pretty good Sin video. Hey, thank you, Hassan. That's right, chat. The Assassin's Creed Sin video. His current Assassin's Creed Sins. Assassin's Creed Shadows Sin video is up on Patreon right now. Getting rave reviews.
Mine's kind of personal.
Well, so is mine.
Yeah, but I bet you secretly want people to read it.
Okay, fine. I'll let you read mine. If...
Why does this game conversation seem
yours.
so uncomfortable? I mean, these are people basically like prepared to die, so I guess, you know, a bit of tension there.
Okay, deal.
Be kind, though.
Yeah, I can't promise that.
Almost an hour. It's like 50 minutes long. Why does this guy look nothing like he does in the promotional artwork? Because that guy died and this guy took over main character duties. Spoilers, by the way.
Okay. Momo is Momo, and Nono is Nono. Then We've got Lulu, Mai, and Sissy.
I don't think they'll like that.
You sure you don't want to be Ver?
Positive.
Blows a raspberry. Do you want to spend time with us? Sure, why not? Is that girl 16? Yes.
That armband looks nice.
Yeah, I guess it's official. We're part of the disaster expedition now.
Blowing a lot of raspberries.
Are you jealous?
I'm doing all the hard work. Where's my armband?
Isn't this guy technically more powerful than the paintress?
So, you want an armband too?
Maybe.
You barely have arms.
What? Those are big arms.
Not true. Anyway, I want a
It's gonna sound
headband.
weird, but does this game feel like a JRPG? Yes.
Your head is humongous. You're gonna need so much cloth.
I have a big brain.
All right, Monsieur Big Brain. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, that actually got him one.
You better not lose this like your stones.
Haven't even met the paintress yet, so who knows?
I shall
I get the feeling she's not the
treasure
final
this
boss of this.
forever.
We just turned him into like solid Yosuke. I think we're good.
Minoko seems.
Oh, yeah.
Bet you guys get raining.
Naturally.
Check up on the others. God, how many cutscenes? You have recording device for VR? I mean, OBS will record in VR. So I don't need anything special. Well, let's spend a moment in silence while staring at the sky.
Can you teach me to fight better?
Better.
This were in the FF series, the paintress would be the personification of all the fear and anger of the people and that darkness manifested. Well, there had to be something that is personifies chaos as well.
That white-haired bastard hit us before we even knew he was there. I want to return the favor. And you're the best fighter I know.
High praise.
But yeah, I've recorded video of when I recorded Half-Life Alex. I just used OBS for it.
You know they'll be back. I want to get them before they can get us.
Emotions
Sometimes you
are
got 3
powerful.
conversations in a row with your
You have
party
to
members.
make
That's a little
sure they work
overboard.
with you, not against you.
I know.
Okay. First lesson sounds obvious, but you need to see. Really see. Your eyes will tell you the truth, but your brain can lie.
What do you mean?
Emotion can mess with your perceptions, make you miss important details on the field, fixate on the wrong thing, or see what you want to see.
Okay.
You need to see things as they are, not how you think they are. See your target so you can understand your target. How they move, how they think, how they react. So you can anticipate and adjust.
Mm-hmm.
On the field, it's just you, your weapon, and your enemy. And you need to understand all 3. Everyone has blind spots, so every day you ask yourself, what's yours? What's theirs? Do you know?
As long as this game takes 25 hours, is that this game? That would probably be like speed run it because I think I'm at like 20 hours already.
Thought this would be more of a technique lesson.
We can continue to check up on the others.
You see, there was a stalact, and I smashed it, utterly destroyed it. I did it in 2 attacks, plenty of damage. There was nothing left. Then there was a giant pelican that attacked. It was tough, but I defeated it, no problem.
Pelerins are weak. I could have done that blindfolded.
This expedition is gloomy.
Yeah. They lost a lot of friends, and they just buried another.
You go for completion.
Really
It's
takes
about, I'm
time.
not gonna try 100% this game. That's for sure.
How about a little verso magic to lighten the mood?
You mean the one that hurts like hell?
Yes, I mean the one that hurts like hell.
All right, I'll do it. Hi.
Not now, please. I'm working.
Hi.
Oh, Verso, there you are. How did...
Oh my... wow!
What is that?
That sound effect they
Hi.
just played, I think I used that in my
I'm a pair of
videos.
legs that can talk.
Verso?
We're both verso.
What?
You are so ridiculous.
Wait, how can your legs talk?
Ah, yes, I'm quite proud of that. Took a lot of training.
Does it? Does it hurt?
No, it doesn't.
Did you cut yourself in half? Did Monoko cut you in half?
Do you heal from the top or the bottom? Or do you have to bring the halves
I worked
together?
fast.
Hey, can you control the process?
So, if you're cut in
What
half,
are we, like a
does that
Dullahan,
mean you
only
can be
we're
in
at our
2
hips
places
instead
at
of our
once?
neck?
Can you go scouting with Monoko with your lower body while your upper body stays here and talks to us?
Well, yeah, you see, I can go hunt Nevrons with my top half, while my bottom remains here cooking meals. Back in the days, that's what we used to do.
Can I... Are you...
Yeah, my hair is...
All that pain just to put a smile on their faces. Verso, aren't you
You like how
getting
this is
too
meant to lighten the
attached?
mood? Well, it worked. He could suck his own dick, and that's what you think of. I mean, it's true. But, you know what? I don't think he does that. Right, you know, dear journal, today I cut myself in half. How does he cook with his feet? That'll be a later cutscene. She writes about her encounter with Monaco and how exciting it is to travel with the Gestral. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. I think this is meant to ridicule buggy games. I thought this is meant to be funny. I said could, Dart, not should. I see a could, you say I see a should as well at the same time. Alright, back to sleep. You know what this game is missing, chat? Cooking. You could like cook camp meals and it gives you buffs. Alright, what was I doing again? We left off last night, and I kind of forgot what I was up to. Be honest, you want cooking because you want someone to yell, that's it. Or like a friend, you know, it's a French game. I would expect cooking, actually.
Target marked.
Breath
I'll
of
do
Wild's
it.
cooking mechanics. I mean, that was pretty good mechanics. Shit.
Bring it on. Oh well. Get ready.
I'm glad I got a few attacks in there.
Don't die next time.
We're on green.
Take cover!
Oh, that combo is hard to read.
Brace yourselves.
Let's carve a path. Break.
You like the camera to be a little closer? Yeah, I think it's fine. Where's that? We're purple now. I don't have any AP.
Your turn to dance. Getting spicy.
If I get any feet. May the 4th be with everyone tonight. May the 4th, and you'll. Oh, we did get a feat. What comes to mind when you hear someone say a game is 6 out of 10? That it's probably a very, very flawed game these days. 6 out of 10 is not a good score. No one wants a 6 out of 10. That's what gets everyone upset when you get one, then it's a game everyone likes. That's one of them IGN scores that where they didn't get paid enough. I think I went up here, didn't I? And that's where I came out, Monaco Station, never mind. I have another sin suggestion for you on your Shadows video. Since cultures like Japan have lots of rules about respect, I think the lady who poisoned Yasuke might have violated the guest right. She invited him to drink tea and poisoned him. That sounds like a serious culture heresy. Game of Thrones, they'd kill people for violating guest rights. Well, I mean, she was just trying to kill him because he killed her father. I don't think the cultural considerations were made there for that. It's like it's just a good way of killing someone. So I don't think I can quite sin her for that.
Speed!
Old Lumiere. Okay, this is where I gotta go. I want to check around before I go in there. Finished this game today and sat through ending credits and learned SK has one voice actor for both. Yeah, well, someone told me that last night. He does French and English lines for him. Where to rank this game's OST among other OSTs? I mean, that's a lot of OSTs, you realize. I'd rate it pretty highly. Amongst RPG stuff, pretty good. My being, a core, the form of a damned soul. In this state I am nothing but condemned. Yes, condemned to wander aimlessly as I have been separated from my companions. But I fear they were the ones who cut me off. I am vulnerable in this state. Will you be the one to deal the final blow? You, spirit? Spirit? Concept is unfamiliar to me. Could you enlighten me? Spirit could be defined as... wandering soul. Someone that is dead. Did I die since my duty is unknown to me? Pardon me, I may not know the answer to your question, as I do not know the nature of my state. You killed by Nevrons. Nevrons? Another concept that eludes me.
It's weird that they don't know about Nevrons.
It's possible they died before or during the fracture. Or perhaps they called Nevrons something else.
I just realized I didn't put any points into you earlier. I'm not really sure what to do with this guy. I mean, I guess maybe like health and attack. Looks like he's a kind of tanky character, so I might want to give him a lot of health. NyQuil is your best friend. I mean, also makes really good meth. Pretty sure, you know, it makes meth, right? I need 6 points for anything good with her. Deals medium single target light damage, one hit damage increase for each free aim shot this turn up to 10 times. 4 deals low single plays a second time. Kills non-boss enemies with less than 10% health. Increased damage. You gotta get this to S rank for it to give you 2 AB. Might grab this one. Might be useful. Well, that's a lot of enemy skills this guy can learn. I know this is hard or even possible to predict, but what is your best educated guess on what will be the next big game that came out of nowhere? Stars tell me it's going to be that Tides of Annihilation game that was shown on the last state of play. What would be the next? There's a game coming out soonish, or maybe this year, that looks. Think of something like Harry Potter plus Stardew Valley. That's been in development for a long time. That I think will probably be a big indie hit. Because I know Lucky's excited for it. Like Witchwood or something like that. What is it, Lucky? Witchbrook? Witchbrook. It's called Witchbrook. A lot of people are apparently very excited for it. Do I actually want to be here? This is an optional place. But hey, it's not telling me it's dangerous, so I might as well check it out. Still waiting in Haunted Chocolatier. I don't think you'll be seeing that game anytime soon. pretty sure like that guy's still even like making updates for like Stardew Valley. Need more things shot. Finish this game, and even now there are mobs in this game that I do basically no damage to. I mean, the idea is I guess you just get really good at parrying. They're probably only like kind of weak to the parrying. You know, there's a thing in there I gotta shoot. Money.
I'll have to go through the maze.
Before I do that. You know, I would describe this game a turn-based RPG for people who don't like turn-based combat. I don't think that's a very good description, because if you don't like turn-based combat, this game is going to infuriate you. Most of the people I've seen praising this game are people who actually love turn-based combat. Know what I've described this game as? It's a Call of Duty. I mean, it's a Call of Duty game for RPG fans. How about that? Now that's a fucking description.
This place is giving me a headache.
Me too. Where's the fighting?
This, whatever they've designed here, makes no sense. That would trigger a lot of people with that description. That was the entire point of me stating it. I'm a little confused here. Yeah, I guess I did it. Somehow I brute forced that fucking thing.
Great. The door closed again.
Spooky.
Good stuff.
What do you think of Titties of... I thought you were asking me, what do I think of Titties of Annihilation? And I was like, that sounds like a great game. You know what? Someone copyright that name real quick. You got a winner. That'll be like a multi-million-dollar Steam mover. Steam seller.
Interesting.
Mercy. Titties of Annihilation. I mean, I've probably seen a few Steam titles on sale or like that were kind of similar to that. Will we just come over here for a bit of money? That maze did not seem like it was worth the time. What do you think of Tides of Annihilation? I don't think I know anything about it. What kind of game is it? This place, it's a complicated story. Please listen. You're in for something. For what? I do not know yet. Beyond the cliff, something is resonating. Hopes of remembering the path I must walk. I feel the answer is near. Isn't that where I just... You want me to go back and do that again, you piece of shit? This gameplay trail looks like a Souls-like slasher adventure game. A lot of those these days. Guess I should have talked to that before doing the puzzle the first time.
We'll have to go through the maze.
So what am I looking for? Okay, this is what I'm looking for. This was in here before.
What have we
Woodboards.
here?
You like mazes in video game? Does anyone ever like a maze? I don't even like the mazes they put on the back of cereal boxes. Even though it's like, you know, irritate me. Like, Those are easy. Do you trust autosave? Generally, I don't really ever have to worry too much about it these days. It's only kind of like back in the old days of games where you like your checkpoints were fewer, like not always like well placed. The Gaelic Myths game, I like that. A Gaelic Myths game? You mean like an Irish or a Scottish game? Yeah, that could work. backup cereal box. You know, I want to make a cereal company just so I can put like college level algebra on the back of the box for like the kids to like try to solve before they go to school. Instead of giving them like really easy like little fill in the blank or mazes to solve. No, get them ready for college. They need those STEM careers and they need to start with their breakfast cereal. Green, something beckons to me. Do you have it? It was this material. Will this work? Come close, please. Do you not see I am exposed? I have not the means to protect this frail core, so please, give those to me. Give wood boards. Good, my duty renewed. I'm coming back to life. Protect and heal. Healing an ally also applies shell for 1 turn. Nobody can touch me now. Thank you. My form is now complete and my duty restored along with it. So you were a Nevron. As I said, I am not familiar with this term. For what reason do you call me a Nevron? You kill humans, trapping their chroma. See, I am now defined by my duty. Fortunately, I don't think I am what you call a spirit anymore. Being defined as a Nevron feels right. Goodbye, let her pass, never cross again. Good day, sir. This game needs a Unalesca fight? You mean one where it's all about the death mechanic? God, that fight was so ass back in the day. You killed him? I don't have any reason to. He didn't bother me any. Got one guest party member to this game from any RPG. Who would you pick and vice versa? I'd put like the old Sora from Kingdom Hearts into this. I feel like he would like lighten up the mood. Why not? Old Lumiere.
Welcome, my friends, to Old Lumiere.
Is anyone still here?
Just Nevrons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
We're lucky it did. That's probably the only reason we survived.
The heart of the paintress is in the center. Let's go.
I think Sora would be very popular in this universe with his giant ass feet. Well, why do you think I actually picked him? You would have done Cloud Strife? That's too boring. It's like too much of an easy, like, yeah, Cloud Strife. This is an absolute wreck, but it's also pretty wicked. Fight the merchant first. Put Verso after him. Did you hear that Mickey Mouse divorced Minnie? I'm sorry, what? You can get divorced from Disneyland?
Just try it. Here we go. Oh well. My turn. Here we go. Just try it.
It'd be interesting if this game made it so you could shoot stuff in the environment, because I see this thing over there, it looks like something I can shoot. Like I said, stuff that's just actually on the world map that I can actually shoot. So during, I mean, like during the fights is what I meant. Besides just like the enemy stuff floating around them.
Here we go. Bring it on. Here we go. Just try it.
Tuned in during some good music. Well, I can't think of a single bad track in this. Alright, we can buy an Algoron. Sure. A lot of money though. Chroma Catalyst, got plenty of those. Polish, longer, powerful. When applying powerful, its duration is increased by 2. It's a lot of money though. However, 25% health on a counterattack could be really good though. I guess I'll buy this one. What kind of business model would imply fighting the merchant before he'll give you access to certain items? These guys are like genocidally, like they love fighting to a point that's kind of absurd, so that actually makes sense for their lore. And the Matrix is decent from the art style. I mean, I agree. Probably the best thing that came out of the stupid Matrix sequels.
Yeah.
Thank you, FromSoft, for just making giant glowing weapons sticking out of the ground, or giant glowing anything sticking out of the ground, a new art style that video games can rip off. Read it to me while we were on. Oh, you were talking about that Between Two Fires book? Yeah, pretty good stuff. Uh-oh. Also, what's up, Sean? How you doing?
We'll need a way forward.
The heart is in the center of the city. All right? Show off a bit, Minoko.
Just admit you can't do it yourself.
Minoko! Why the hell did you...
Sorry, I fucked up. I just wanted to show off.
We just have to regroup. The others should be fine.
How did we all get
First they said
separated
the heart
during
is in
that?
the center of Old Lumiere, right?
Right. Okay, Minoko. Stop crying. We have to move.
Didn't we just all fall into the same hole?
Yes, sorry.
Who's my bench warmer? None of them are now. Like, yeah, we were just like right. How did we all get separated? We were just like right here, so we all would have like fallen down this section. They can't be more anywhere but up there. Oh well, game logic. Can you call any game a masterpiece? I don't know. I don't like using the word masterpiece. It sounds so, like, fantastical. Let's call a game good or not. I don't want you to be more damage. I think I got new weapons for this lady as well. Healing counter, or healing ally also plays shell for 1 turn. That's pretty good. Let's see. Pretentious, the word you're looking for, was it? There's a lot of words that could be used there, actually.
Friends, I beg your forgiveness for landing us in this quagmire.
I've never heard it described
It's
as a
okay,
quagmire
Minok.
instead of quag.
Let's move on, shall we?
Quagmire. Cockmire, also acceptable. Isn't that his character in Family Guy? Oh yeah, I forgot this girl's stupid looking weapon. Let's see.
Here's your card.
Time to bleed.
Careful now.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Here's your card. Let us stain you.
Sweet taste of battle.
You don't have anything that falls on that card. That still works. Quagmire, yeah, it's a real word. I've never heard it pronounced quag instead of quag. That was what threw me off. Okay, seems like this is the way we're going. Thing with learning Picto is something I really don't like. I'd rather not like spending too much time in menus. Yeah, but that's RPGs for you. You'll be spending time in the menus. Love Metal Gear Solid 3, but the bosses talk about no absolute enemies. It's kind of weird. It's kind of the whole everything about Metal Gear Solid 3 is a show that like the Cold War was kind of dumb. It is making people into enemies that didn't need to be enemies at the time.
Here's your card. Eyes up, Minoko.
Oh.
Brace yourselves.
Swiftly now.
Game wants to treat like an attack like you're dropping the base at a damn show. I dig it though.
Your number yet.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he got a new thing, whatever that is. Loon seems so to be permanently bare feet wherever she goes. I think she canonically a hobbit. Well, she floats. You don't need shoes anymore at that point. Well, that's ominous looking over there. There's like a black hole. Can't go that way right now, though. This game, or Hi-Fi Rush. Honestly, this game speaks to me more than Hi-Fi Rush does. Hi-Fi Rush was very good.
How exactly did our piece of Lumiere end up on an island when the rest of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries. I wish we had more time. There's so much to study here.
Paintress and that's her tapestry on which she wrote 33 at the beginning. Yeah, it's like a monolith.
If I die,
And she writes on
so
it.
be it. Are you there?
Time to bleed.
Hmm.
Foolish move.
Here we go. Here's your card.
Now is our chance.
Who's the new character you got? This is one of those like little puppet people that are extremely violent. He's like one of the more like reserved ones who wears like a bunch of fur all over his face. But yeah, he's like Minoko. He's pretty good. I like him. He's basically the blue mage though. He just gets enemy attacks. He's your Kina of a game like this. Oh, I was supposed to jump. Wonder what that guy with the hole in his face, but that works too. I mean, he's just there at the base camp to help you like level up in a unique way.
So, Minoko, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was smaller and cozier, livelier. There were many more of us Gestrels back then. The fracture tore our villages apart. Only a fraction of a fraction survived. Our forests are filled with Gestrels awaiting rebirth.
Do I like how the game highlights attacks in the menu when it's best to use them and treats me like a dummy? Yes, I want all games to treat me like I don't understand them. I don't mind one bit. Slap yellow paint on every fucking centimeter, I don't care. have nothing but time, I suppose, to sit and think. Are you a spirit trapped in the Gomage? These days I am just a man who sits and thinks. When she was young, she'd get sad thinking about mortality. But when I asked her about her sadness, her answer surprised me. Talking about the paintress, she paints. She wasn't scared of death itself. She was sad because there are more works of art than she'd ever be able to see in her lifetime. So many fables from around the world that she'd never be able to collect, to bring to life in her workshop. All the beauty in the world she'd never given to experience had saddened her. I urged them to believe that their dreams were within their grasp, but she proved me a liar. I did love to challenge me, all of them. Of all of them, she and I were the most alike. All of them. Important to remember the ones we love, to keep them alive in our minds when they are far, far away. Are you originally from Old Lumiere? I paint them so that I can remember them, remember their faces. The man has gone silent. What's up, Shade? What have I missed? We have the blue mage of the party, the Monoko, and we're currently trying to find the paintress's heart in Old Lumiere. Yeah, I'm assuming it's probably over there. You want to bet on eBay? It got you unlucky a game called Clock Tower for the PS4. Oh, you didn't have to do that, man. You didn't have to do that at all. Also, can't wait to cop this. To cop it? Hey, I can't wait for you to cop it as well. Also, welcome to the chat, King Leo. Pretty good, if you're wondering about my opinion of this game. Lots of really good feat in this game, by the way, for anyone who really wants to know the true reason everyone's getting this at like a high Metacritic score. Best feat RPG ever.
Doesn't that look like one of Eskier's stones?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring him a gift.
Big fan of Final Fantasy? Oh, so am I. Well,
I was
some of them.
surprised you agreed so readily to Verso's plans.
He seems to be our best bet for now. We lack too much information.
What about hands? No one except for like that one
you
villain in
trust him?
JoJo had a thing for hands.
I trust that he
How do I
wants
feel
to
about
reach
going underwater? I
Daedrus,
like being
so
in
for
water.
now,
I
our
don't really like my
interests are
head going
aligned.
beneath water though.
He has been
I did almost drown as a
helpful.
kid, so it might be tied to that.
Still, I have this feeling he's hiding something.
Have they shown the villain yet? Assuming it's the paintress, yes. But there's also that old white guy.
Monoko, how did you meet Verso?
I don't really remember. I feel like I've always known Verso.
You mentioned traveling with other expeditions.
Quite a few.
How many? What happened to them?
What happened to them?
Maybe ask Verso when we find him.
Yeah, okay.
Ever
Finding
gone
them
down
comes
too deep
first.
and filled my ears with a nope? I've only ever been like a few feet underwater. I gotten a chance to play Split Fiction yet? Not yet.
Any idea what this is?
I'm afraid not. This is my first time here as well.
"58. They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
I believe so. They made it
I
surprisingly
saved your life.
far.
I kept America together. Imagine what would happen if you drowned that
An
day. I mean,
Exxon.
I don't know if I'm the
Interesting.
savior you think I am, but you know what?
Verso is...
I've brought light into people's life. So, hey, good thing I'm alive.
Is this true?
Mael's with him.
We need to go. Now.
Uh-oh.
Verso would never harm her.
Hey, can I see what's on that weird thing?
Can you stand? Minoko gets a bit carried away sometimes.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Am I going to do split fiction with Charmsy if I end up playing
The
that
others are
game?
probably heading
Yes.
towards the center of the city.
That'd be the ideal person to play it
We'll
with,
rejoin them there.
given the nature of the game.
Feels like home.
What they see,
Yeah.
we don't know yet.
Feels like home. You okay?
Minoko fits well in the disaster expedition, eh?
Yeah. It does. After you.
Speaking of home, where do you live in Lumiere?
Above a bakery near the center. Angelique's Boulangerie. I ate there every morning. I wonder if it's still there.
It's called Mathilde's now. When this is over, you should go and visit.
Yeah, why not? Bread. Probably the DCU Dartigan cinematic universe gaining shape split fiction with Charmsy would be on my cinematic universe, you say? Don't think you're gonna watch that movie. You guys got a new weapon, right? Yeah. What does this do? 10% increased damage for each self-burn attack. Yeah, this is better. Can't be worse than MCU these days. I mean, there's still at least a budget behind those. Dartigan Cinematic Universe would be me using my old ass Android phone to like film something. And then here it is. Congrats. Hope you enjoy. So if anyone wants to like spring and buy me a Sony FX3, that'd be great. Then we could really get this ball rolling. I don't recommend you do that, by the way. Steven Seagal better be the antagonist. I mean, I'm actually probably could afford him. Given his state of his career. What else is he appearing in?
Let's carve a path. Target marked. Not impressed.
The daunting move. Hey, Zakalo, Dartigan, for you, for that you would need to travel to Belarus, as I think he can get back to the U.S. What? Belarus? How is this game difficulty-wise? For the most part, what it makes you do on normal isn't. It's reasonable. There's not really too many like hard fights I've come across. There's been a few. But it does give you plenty of optional bosses that are like just gonna murder stomp you in a very humiliating way and make you question your abilities. But those are all optional fights, so you don't have to take them on if you don't want to. But as long as you can do the parrying system in the game, handle that, you'll be good.
I never said there was treasure.
Nice.
Belarus. Okay, Belarus, not Belarus. I know where it's at. Belarus is at. I read Belarus for some reason. But I'm aware that he's been in Europe and he's been in Russia doing propaganda.
Spill some ink. Flames. Brave. Ready to go.
Here we go. Careful now.
Ooh.
Let's carve a path.
Merci.
This move seems pretty good.
Brave. Ready to go. Perfect.
Wait. Okay.
Careful now.
Flames. Brave.
Light. Shot.
Let's dance.
God, that fucking confused me.
Let's carve a path.
Oh wait, that was a cutscene fight.
We're a pretty good team.
Oh, he gone.
Verso? Verso? Putain. Where did he go?
How did he like disappear? We just won the fight together. Didn't that make Trump as unwelcome as well? We're at. Are we all by ourselves now?
Verso, where did you go? I need to find Lune and Ciel, quickly.
Should have taken him over there while I had a teammate. Is Verso Batman? No, he's actually Clive from FF16. But honestly, if that voice actor wanted to, he could probably play Batman in an upcoming Arkham game if they need a new one. I'm sure he could do like an American accent pretty well.
Melanie, 5th of February. The Brigadiers are overdue from their mission to the Monolith, and we've lost half our remaining fighting strength to these creatures and their relentless assault. All adults have taken up arms, but I'm a bookkeeper. What am I supposed to do? Count them before they slaughter us? We've hidden the children. At least they're warm and dry in the cellars, but rations are running low. Things are calmer now at the hospital, but
What do I think of the Batman
that's
Arkham
because
games?
most die
Really good.
before
My
we can
favorite
get
is still
them.
the first one though.
I
I
guess
kind of
I'm
felt
living out
like
of
they
pure
got a little
stubbornness
too
at this
big
point.
after that.
Survival isn't really survival.
I thought
anymore.
Arkham Asylum had just the right size
Everyone's
for like
so
the game
quiet lately.
and like the map.
Afraid we'll draw attention. Sometimes I talk to myself just to hear another human voice. Trevor, you promised I could die before you. You promised.
Keep hearing the characters kind of butcher the French injection Putin, which roughly translates as what? Not sure why, like, automod keeps, like, deleting your posts or, like, hiding them. Don't know, yeah, I'm not seeing a word there that would be doing it. Oh well. Slut? No, slut gets through. I saw it anyways.
My sword is dead.
Oh, wait, shit. Might want to skip fights here. Yeah, she ain't exactly survivable. I've been making her mainly like DPS. Like she hits like a truck, like several of them all at once, but you're also gonna like take a hit, like any little hit, like she's a well, you're gonna take it well. I'll try it again though.
Let's spill some ink.
There we go. Kind of gives you Bravely Default. I never played those games. Those are like Square Enix's like other like RPG, isn't they? What is DPS? Is that what I think DPS is damage per second. So DPS character build is someone who does like most of your damage in a party, but they can't really take too much of it, so they have to be protected while they deal their damage. They usually focus everything on just like, I need to do damage and a lot of damage quickly. This is like versus say like a tank, which doesn't really deal with that much damage, but they're good at like pulling enemy aggro and just soaking up the hits. You need a tank with a DPS. Typically, you would pair them together, yeah. The tank is there to like, or a healer and a DPS and a tank and a DPS. Those are both good combos. Something to just take the pressure out of the DPS and let them deal their damage. Ooh, that might be a bit tough for her. 3 of them? Nope. I had to parry everything or I'd die. Talking about JRPGs with weird titles, have you seen Lost Soul Aside? I've heard of it, but I've never played it. But basically every Japanese RPG has weird titles, which is another thing I think this game wanted to emulate. That's why it's called Clair Obscur Expedition 13. Like they did their homework for how every single thing they had to copy, or like emulate, I guess, or pay respect to. I should probably say without being insulting. I was meaning to ask who is Claire and why. It's actually some kind of French term for like light and darkness. Clair Obscur. And the Expedition 13 is just because this is Expedition 13. Essentially, this game's title is actually Light and Darkness Expedition 13.
I think I'm close.
Expedition 33. What at 13? Yeah, you know what I mean. 33. Expedition 13 would be very scary because it'd be a bunch of like children. Must be the place.
This manor's intact. Why does it feel so familiar? I know this place.
I wonder what these things are locked off of here for. Expedition sounds like Earthbound to me. Honestly, they probably could have just called this Expedition 33. But I think they want to use the Clair Obscur for the other games in the series. Hey, Xavier, thank you for the $20 super chat. Hope you've been well, Mr. Dart. No rest for the weary. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. Have a good one. Hey, man, you have a good one too. I don't know if you noticed, but I just released Assassin's Creed on Patreon. So if you need something to watch tonight, that's available to you. I'm pretty sure you're a patron. I read your name literally earlier today for the ending of it. So hey, get yourself some popcorn, sit back for 50 minutes and go watch that if you can't watch the stream. Also, Xavier, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships on YouTube. Everyone, like, give him some love. Especially if you got one from him. That's a big thank you. Hey, look at that! You actually gifted my girlfriend one of those memberships. Finally, the YouTube thing. I mean, randomness actually kind of worked out. Oh, I think I know your husband, ma'am.
I knew you'd open the door for her.
Really, Verso? This was your plan?
Hey, Corwolf, thank you for the raid, by the way. Welcome back to the stream. Just got here an interesting part, it feels like.
How many times must you hurt our family?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death. You're trying to stop the wrong cycle.
You're doing this for yourself.
Of course.
I feel like I'm interrupting something emotional. Oh no, you're just in time.
Isn't it?
You got two gravelly
Easier to
voiced
betray
dudes
us
speaking to each
if I'm
other.
the villain.
So move. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You haven't told her the truth,
Hey, Xavier, have a good night, man.
have you, son?
This guy's got impressive defense
Sorry
stats.
we're late. We were
Which
busy
one's
doing a
Nolan
bit of
North, which one is
reading.
Troy Baker? Neither,
Are
surprisingly.
you planning on sharing
Their
with
era
this
of dominance
man?
and main
The
characterness
man who
and villains
murdered
is
our
kind of over.
team is your father.
Family is not my favorite topic. Right, can we talk about this later? I'd really like for you all to survive this.
Oh, we're finally doing this? Banger alert.
You forced us to respond. She won't help you this time. I'm not angry. Just
Okay. Pain. Silence. Silence is a status effect that prevents the character. Oh shit. Crap.
Ready to go.
You needed her to be doing her thing there. This it wears off in time, maybe? Have you noticed a lot of JRPG style games get high concept-y recently with FF7 Rebirth and the whole multiverse? Somewhat. I mean, I guess the gameplay kind of allows them to somewhat.
tearing this family apart.
He didn't like that. Let's see.
Flames. Rain.
The elements dance.
Incoming. Should be fighting by my side.
Cut him down.
What are these things? Regardless of what they are, when a boss character summons something like that, you kill it instantly. Oh shit.
Finesse and grace. Ready to go.
Quake in fear.
Lune, watch out.
Let's have some fun. Let's cut the path.
Now what happens? He doesn't have a second floor. Who's distinguished gentleman? That's our boy Verso's dad, who's like immortal and wants to keep the painters alive, and killed like all the other expeditioners. Golem is Clive's dad. He's turned out to be a lot of people's fathers. He's also the Monkey King, some voices in a lady's head, a couple other things are in there. Oh, did he just kill the
Everyone all
Patate
right?
kid? How was the fight then? Pretty good.
Okay.
Nokos. Broken.
Don't you accept who you are?
We'll go on that artsy French 4x3 mode again.
What is that? Will you tell me your name?
This is a game directed by Tarantino, possibly. Needs more in-bombs for that to be the case, though.
Where did it go? No, 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 no. Alicia. Fuck!
That's a good fuck. It's a good fuck. Yeah, put that on the Discord.
Dory, thank you, mon ami.
Mommy. How far do I think I am in the game? I'm not sure, honestly.
Care to explain? Your father.
I don't think of him as my father anymore.
Still, why didn't you just tell us?
Because it's private. And it's painful and it's none of your business. I cut ties with him decades ago.
Lying by omission is still lying.
Who's going to be
I've
our
told
merchant?
you
He technically
everything
wasn't
you
our
need to
merchant.
know.
I'd rather make that determination for myself.
I think we can all understand where each other's coming from, right? He hasn't steered us wrong yet. But we're a team now. And we won't get very far if we don't trust each other.
Families complicated.
Put my son in a bottle.
You've traveled miles, spinning in circles, your blind eyes on the dial, stripping off.
The stories say that Gestrels reincarnate. Is that true? Can you bring Noko back?
Partially. We can bring Noko back to life. But not all of Noko will return.
Your son in a bottle, hey. He's
It
like a
will
paintbrush
be
kid.
A different Noko. The one you knew is gone.
I'm so very sorry, my friend. And all for naught. The painter's heart was in that manor, and now it's gone. We have no way to access the monolith.
Expedition 58 seemed to think you knew another way.
What?
We found 58 and their journals.
So that's how you... I wasn't hiding it. If that's what you're implying. It's a dead end.
Wait, what are you talking about?
There is someone else who can help us. Excuse me.
You guys looking
it
for like
true?
directions on on how to like activate
Can you
subs?
make a weapon that can pierce the barrier? Do you need something from the Axons? Do you need their hearts?
Look, to create this weapon, he needs enormous amounts of pure chroma, which is way beyond what we can get from Nevrons. The only source are axons, yes. But like I said, that's a dead end. It's impossible.
Why? What are axons?
They're massive creatures living on islands around the monolith. They're much stronger and much more dangerous than Nevrons. I can't die, and I still couldn't take them down.
Yet we found the corpse of one in Old Lumiere, so it's possible.
I don't know how that one died. But I'm telling you, listen to me, please. Our chances of taking them down without you lot dying are close to zero.
Close, but not zero. Death is coming either way. And as expeditioners, if we die fighting.
Wonderful pep talk.
I know.
You guys done? I really need the Maxons.
All right, if we're going to fight the Axons, then let's be smart about it.
What do you mean?
I've had a few rough encounters with the Axons. There are 3 located on islands around the monolith, and we need at least 2 hearts to get enough chroma. One lives on a mountain too high for us to reach, so that one's out. We should start with the one to the west of the monolith. It's already been weakened by previous expeditions, right?
Yeah, good idea. Maximize our chances.
Or we embrace the challenge and pick the one in the east.
I like your spirit.
Thank you.
Did you listen to what I just said?
Well, get ready for a lot of cutscenes, by the way. Oh, yeah, we got a bunch of new music to listen to.
All these years and you've never defeated an Axon?
They're kind of tough.
And do you think our chances are close to zero?
Alright, 2 hours and there's been 0 sex scenes between Verso and Monaco. Why do I even watch you? I mean, I can't blame the game. You gotta blame the game. It is a French game. You would expect more nudity, actually. That's honestly kind of surprising.
I didn't think you cared about
Like,
art.
usually French cinema loves some nudity.
Lune
Among
and I
other
have less
questionable
than a
things.
year. But Mayel's different.
Why is there a record player at the camp? So we can relax.
Story time?
Let me think.
Come on. You've been alive for over 60 years. You must have tons of stories.
This is a French-made game. Yes, it's French-made. It's so French, the president of France actually came out and congratulated the devs on this game being so French and their success.
Over 100 years, actually. So, it's hard to choose.
I'm not even joking about that, by the way.
You're 100 years old and so indecisive?
All right, all right. Let me think. Okay. I'm going to share something really dark with you.
Oh, I'm so intrigued.
It's about my hair.
My hair?
Your hair? That's a bit literal on the dark and personal.
Hey, I'm sharing a heartfelt secret here. Do you want the story or not?
Please, do share.
Sometime after the fracture, my hair turned completely white, like an old man. Luckily, the Gestural village has a hairstylist quite skilled in color treatments.
Lucky.
But he's always napping when I get there, and his apprentice always mucks things up. I'm lucky my hair's not purple this time.
Purple could be fun.
So, your turn.
Wait, so he's like technically supposed to be all gray. He's just got those like, hot dad strands up there.
That was hardly dark or personal.
Hot dad strand is a new term I just created for all of you. You're welcome.
White hair? Old man, I'm revealing myself here.
All you've revealed is that you're vain and that you're really bad at making appointments.
Vain? Hey, I'm not the one with all the bracelets and rings.
Actually, my students made these bracelets for me to remember them by. Because chances are we'll never see each other again.
Not necessarily.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a
Hot
realist.
dad strand is a Kojima character.
My
Dad
youngest
stranding.
student is 6. Her parents will gommage when she's 12, and she herself won't live past 21. Her parents did the maths. They'll have 12 years as a family, and she'll experience 21 years of life. These are the choices we get to make. The earlier you have children, the more time you get to share with them, the more life they'll get to live. And every year you wait...
You're shortening your child's life.
Precisely.
You don't have any children, though.
No, I don't, but I have my students. One of my friends, Sophie, said it best.
Bro needs Rogaine. Isn't Rogaine for regrowing hair?
She said she loves her children so much, the best thing she could do for them
Or attempting to regrow hair?
is not to have them. See? Dark and personal.
Yeah, you've set the bar high.
Come back with a better story next time.
The Verso store is further lacking. Sael appreciates Verso slightly more than before.
Lune. Okay. We'll, talk later then.
Okay, never mind. We talk now. one hell of a good conversation so far. You like cats?
Do you like cats?
What?
Do you like cats?
I think you've spent too much time alone. You've forgotten how to start a human conversation.
I just have this feeling you're a cat person.
Well, you're wrong. I did have a dog named Pat, though.
You name your dog Paw? Instead of my parents name me again with the feet.
You named your dog Paw? That's like if my parents named me Foot.
Feet.
My sister named him when we were kids. Stella. She was a gifted artist. And fiery. She definitely made the most of the time she had.
Feet. You know, how come more people haven't tried to make, like, put feet into video game? I guarantee you people play it as a big joke.
Any other siblings?
Yeah, I had a brother too. Sol. He was the oldest and everyone's favorite.
Do you have a Nutaku account? What is a Nutaku? I'm not familiar with that.
That sounds like my older sister. She was my father's favorite.
I'm shocked it wasn't you. Sol was a great older brother. That's actually how I met Gustav. Sol was dating his sister.
So, you knew Gustav for quite a while then?
That's an awful lot of personal questions.
It is, isn't it? Alright, we can talk about me again if you want.
How generous of you.
Ask away. I'm being sincere. Go ahead, ask me anything you want. We've got...
Remember, you offered. Do you like monkeys?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Nutaku is the world's leading site for adult gaming. Oh. Makes sense. Couldn't have chose a better name.
Ready for the axons? Of course you are. What was it like for you, growing up in Lumiere?
Aside from being a sad and lonely orphan, it was great. Although technically, everyone in Lumiere is an orphan.
How old were you when your parents passed away?
Around 3, I guess. I was an unwelcome surprise. They never wanted kids. And they definitely didn't want one right before their gommage.
Yeah. Your arrival must have caused quite a bit of concern.
You're gonna sing tomorrow, sir?
Panic's probably a better word. Then they died. And I bounced around from family to
Question,
family.
what happens if you're pregnant when you're like turn the age of your
Can't even
gommage in
remember
this
all
game?
of them.
Does the baby go with you?
I was kind of a weird kid, I guess.
So was I.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was obsessed with my piano and my paint set.
I was a bit more severe than that. I used to have lots of nightmares and talk to myself. Kept running away from home all the time.
Nah, if that's weird, then we're all weird. Actually, I kind of think everyone's a weird kid in someone's eyes.
Well, I was a weird kid in everyone's eyes.
Even Gustav's.
Kind of. It's why he and his sister took me in. Nobody else wanted me. But I guess Gustav and Emma used to be weird kids too. So they liked me.
See? Everyone's weird. What's something you liked about Lumiere?
Wandering around the buildings. Nobody wanted me for any of the fancy apprenticeships. So I got stuck as a runner for the warehouses. But that turned out to be kind of nice. I got to go everywhere in the city. I probably know the place better than anyone.
Yeah? What was your favorite place?
The Hanging Gardens. Me and Gustav used to go up there a lot. Do you miss Lumiere?
Yeah, I do. Not just the place, but everything about that time. The festivals, the gardens, dancing the night away on the harbour. Before...
What happens when the number drops to single digits? I'm assuming once it gets to 0, then that's the end of humanity.
Without a home is
Technically, what
gone.
happened before that, since like anything under
Not
the
just
age
the
of
place.
5 is gonna have a hard time, fending for
But
itself.
also the people.
But they all just like mass starve once they get around to like 10 years old, I think.
You have us now?
Yeah. And you've got me. So, you want to dance the night away?
Maybe us, Ciel.
Have you considered playing blueprints? I'm not familiar with blueprints. Also, if you took fetus from the mother and put it in some kind of incubator that would keep it alive and monolith counter reach 0, that would... I have no idea. Thank you for the bits, though. Let's talk to, like, the father and his dead son.
I'm sorry, mon vieux. We'll bring Noko back.
I know.
I'm ready. Just say the word.
When the time is right. After we've settled this.
Polishing your collection of Nev legs?
He's polishing feet.
Yes. Aren't they beautiful?
Oh, feet. I love that he's just like the feet character. Gets his powers from them, spends his time polishing them. He's got a hobby. Beautiful is a word that one could use. Yes, I too find the legs of our enemies to be beautiful.
Yes. I, too, find the legs of our enemies to be... beautiful.
Yes, I knew you would appreciate them. You, sir, are a true connoisseur of elegant weaponry.
Why do you need to polish them anyway?
A warrior must be prepared for battle.
Gotta oil those feet.
And battle is just as much mental as physical.
Mental, eh?
Imagine you're in Nevron, and you see me, charging toward you, brandishing the well-polished and gleaming leg of one of your brethren. Think of the intimidation.
He actually did the moi on the ha ha ha.
True. I wouldn't want to battle anyone who's using your hairy foot as a club. All for the smell of the intimidation.
And then I transform into one of them. Ha! Intimidation and confusion. From that alone, the battle is already won. The rest is mere cleanup.
Funny. Doesn't seem to work for you against stalacts, does it?
Stalacts are too stupid to realize they should be intimidated and confused.
Right. Definitely not because you're afraid of them.
Pah, me?
Is he like the
fear
Yeti
no
of FF6?
Nevron,
He's the blue mage.
least
How'd the
of all a
Yeti's abilities work in
Stalact.
FF6?
Perfect. In that case,
This guy's all about enemy abilities.
want to go intimidate some stalacts? We've got some time to kill.
Yes, well, that would definitely be quite exhilarating. But maybe later. I really need to finish polishing all these legs. I've still got 20 more to go.
I've missed you. All right then. Come on, move over and hand me an extra cloth. Let's get these legs shining so bright they blind our enemies and send them screaming.
Polished legs together. Yeti FF6 is just a berserker. You can't control him and he continuously... Oh yeah, I forgot. Loon goes over to shush them and ends up joining the polishing effort. It takes a while, but they finally finish and head back to the others. Alright, big guy.
I'm mad.
Heskey,
I'm stinking mad.
about Noko.
Dad was mean. I thought he cared. Renoir's not being Renoir.
He's not. I know, buddy. I'm mad too.
He's the best Miyazaki. This guy is very Miyazaki-like. He could basically be my neighbor, like Esquire. Humanity would die out before zero because children below age of 12 couldn't
Enjoying the
breed anymore.
stars.
But true, but I also think they'd also start starving to death in mass.
Stars are the apples of the sky.
I love the way you see the world.
Oh, that constellation looks like Francois.
I guess it's very round, like Francois.
Yes, and it's soft and fluffy, just like Francois. On the inside.
Are we talking about the same Francois? Monsieur Grumpface.
Enfant used to be all wee, but now he's all ooh.
We?
Yes, wee. Back in the day, when there was nothing in the world except the four of us flying around on adventures.
Ah, I see. And, woo? How come you're not grumpy like Francois?
I am grumpy.
Oh, are you now?
I too am woo. But I'm also wee. So the wee balances the woo.
Might say you're a bit wee woo wee woo. I just had the old Kung Pao references spring into my mind. And they go woo wee sight. You know what? Wee woo wee woo wee woo.
You might say you're a bit, wee woo, then.
You really get me, Verso.
I'm a bit, wee woo myself.
Did not expect that. No one expects the Kung Pao reference.
Although I'm a bit more woo than wee these days.
Do you describe yourself as a wee or more of a woo? I'm more of a wah. Like what?
Hey, that one looks a little like Minoko.
Oh, and if you squint and sort of scrunch up your face, that one next to it looks like Noko.
Radiant attack unlocked. Weaker. I'm more of a I can't deny it. I am very These are almost maxed up. Let's see. Look at me sticking with this sword. It seems pretty good. Apply burn on self on turn start. 10% increase damage for each self-burn attack, huh? So helps her do way more damage. On defensive staff, receive heal instead of burn damage. I'm not going to use my handful of Resplendent Chroma, though. Oh, that's the only thing that levels these things up anymore. I'm more of a, Chad, are we all like learning to describe each other through like sound effects? Go into one of these side routes to the left in the camp. I think there's someone you haven't interacted with. I mean, there's up here and the other way. There's this guy who came to the place. Are you the one that's supposed to watch over the lost Gestrel kids? Isn't it obvious? Yeah, it's me. I've done a very poor job. Such disrespect. Can't you see I'm sad? Okay. Wait, you're expeditioners. Yeah. Perfect, you like killing stuff, exploring the world, and dying, right? Well, I need your help. You've heard of the lost Gestrel fight. The Gestrels who disappeared after the fracture, the ones the searchers are searching for. Well, when the searchers find one, I watch over them until someone from the village comes to pick them up, but 9 of these mischievous imps ran away from me. Well, until you brought 2 back. Where could it be now? It could be anywhere. I really want to become a searcher, but they'll never let me be one if I lose more Gestrels than I find. If you see them, tell them to come back here. They'll listen to you. They like humans. For every Gestrel you find, I shall reward you the most precious of treasures. Wait, no, who would trick someone like that? Good, we'll help you then. Thanks, brave people. Here, take what I already owe you. He gave me a haircut. These people only care about hairstyles. It's their currency, literally. Something over here.
All these years and you've never
They're kind of...
And
Okay,
you...
same
I
thing.
didn't think...
Lune and...
You get 4 of the lost Gestrels, you get something more valuable. Ah, oh. More cutscenes, chat.
Here to make amends for your terrible story.
I'll be honest. I didn't expect things to get so deep so fast.
I could tell. I'm not
I would like
really
the game so
sure
far. I'm
you're up
enjoying
to
this
the
game.
challenge.
It's exactly what I needed after like Assassin's Creed Shadows. A proper
I can
French
keep
game.
up. In fact, I'm here to offer a story.
A good one this time?
Yes. Well, you said I'm vain.
No. You said you're vain.
Would a vain person keep this scar? I could heal it, but I don't.
Oh? Why is that?
It's a reminder of the price I paid to stand on my own 2 feet. But,
Everyone
it
knows
meant
Verso's
walking
secret
away
now.
from
Yep.
people. So,
Whoops.
there you have it. Dark and personal.
I feel like there's more to this story. It's probably not a coincidence then that Renoir has a similar scar.
You noticed that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We disagreed on pretty much everything. Tactics, goals, what lines we wouldn't cross. I had to walk away, but he was...
You want to lick this lady's
resistant.
tattoo? You mean the scar on her stomach?
You fought?
Oh no, you mean the tattoo on her chest. That's a lot of licking. A lot of lines in that one.
It was the first time we ever raised a hand
It
against
meant
the
that
other.
Verso is the immortal son of Caesar the ape. Yes, but he's also just apparently can't die.
If you can control your healing...
Dude can be cut in
that
half and he
means
just walks
Renoir
around that
can
way.
too. And he made the same choice as you. Interesting.
Oh, I never thought of it that way.
You one-shot a
But,
boss tonight, 58
right.
million damage done in one hit. What game were you playing?
So, dark and personal enough for you?
It was worthy.
Worthy of the story of that scar on your stomach.
Well, we all have scars that won't heal.
In this game, you can do that much damage in one hit?
Deep.
That's a story for another time.
I've only done 9,999. You can do 1 billion damage.
The scars look good on you, though.
I know. That's the real reason I keep them.
I knew it.
Oh, there's a pick to let you do it later. I see. Makes sense. Anyone else got a conversation for me?
Lune. Okay.
Yep. More conversations to go. I think we might be here for a while.
My fellow night owl.
Night owl?
You never seem to sleep.
I sleep. I sleep enough.
What keeps you up?
What doesn't keep me up?
from one insomniac to another.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I just can't turn off my mind. It's like I pick up a puzzle and I can't set it down until I solve it.
And what's your current puzzle?
The talking Neverons. The ones that seem to have personalities and thoughts and feelings. I'm trying to make sense of the things they said. I know there's an important piece of the puzzle there. We need to find and talk to more of them.
I've talked to a few. They mostly spout nonsense. I wouldn't expect too much.
Maybe you weren't asking the right questions.
Well, I'm certainly not as experienced as you.
What about you, my fellow night owl? Why can't you sleep?
Oh, you know, weight of the world, a tortured soul, things like that.
Oh, a funny night owl. Come on, I just shared with you.
You did, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Feels even nicer when people reciprocate.
Sleep is not very restful for me. I used to have horrible dreams, but somehow it was worse when they stopped. Now it's just this
Oh God, just become a poet already.
oppressive void.
Fascinating. So, you experience discomfort while you sleep? Pain? Are you aware of time passing? I should observe you next time you sleep.
Well, that's not creepy.
Precisely. It's science.
Well, it's not like we have private rooms here, so... Sure. Knock yourself out.
For science.
Right.
How do you... I forget, do you gain gradient points when you get attacked or when you parry in this game? Or is it just when you do the gradient block that absorbs gradient stuff?
Ready for the axons? I'm sorry, mon vieux.
I know.
I'm ready.
When the time is right.
I think we're actually done.
I'm mad.
Esky,
I'm
about...
Dad.
He's not...
Unless there's some that appear when we do the fireplace. Old Lumiere and how the city was actually transported from the continent to the ocean. No, one more.
So, the masked person with Renoir, that's your sister? Not a hard leap to make.
Her name's Alicia.
What's wrong with her? She wears a mask all the time, she never talks, and she's always staring.
She was trapped in a fire a long time ago. Damaged her face and her throat, so, yeah.
Why did they come to see me?
I don't know. That surprised me when you told me. She helped me before. I thought she'd help me again, but it seems she's chosen a different side. Family is complicated, right?
Yeah.
Do you want the armband back?
What?
I feel like a fraud wearing it, given, you know.
Wear it anyway. You said you chose your side, right?
I did. You're not upset with me.
Strangely, no. I hate secrets, but Gustav always gave people the benefit of the doubt. And your actions are what matters. I trust you.
Thanks.
Okay, we're finally done. Alright. Defeat the two axons on the respective islands and forge a weapon able to pierce the monolith barrier. Escape ability unlocked. Swim through coral reefs. Expedition escape. Escape can now take you to the continent from any expedition flag.
let us get wet.
It's horrible destroying coral reefs like this.
The fastest swimmer.
Hold on, these guys look like they want to fight. Might get something good out of it. Okay, we can repaint them.
A storm is coming.
Let's carve a path.
Good, I forgot those always give them more armor points. Fuck.
On me! On gas!
Careful, Mael.
Incoming. Watch out.
Come on,
I can do it!
stop freezing me. Oh, let's not attack with her on that guy. Or with her either.
Let's carve a path.
Everything I do heals this guy.
Here we go. Watch out.
Like, we got revive spell there. Can't use.
Thanks.
Let's carve a path.
I can do it! Shields up!
I need to switch up and get someone else on the team now. Put him on there. Mael, and we'll have Thiel on for a while. That's a place you can only get to by flying.
Let us get wet.
I think I've fought you guys before.
Let us get wet.
I don't really need more haircuts at this point. Oh, you can give... Oh, okay, we'll buy Gustav's haircut for Verzo, though.
I am speed.
You don't well need buns, Dart? Nah, not really. This is like a place that'll kill me because it's red. Yeah, well, we'll see what's in there. That's death. Oh, I know, but I want to see what's going to kick my ass.
Careful. Some expedition has died here.
Okay.
There's an abnormal Nevron roaming about. And it has a taste for expeditioner armbands.
Suppose you want to fight. Yes, everyone wants to fight all the time, but I just want to enjoy these falling leaves. It's a forest, Kay, you see. A few of our expeditioner friends are here too. Oh yeah, no, they're dead. Easy to spot, you'll see them along the way. Avoid going to the top of the cliff if you'll be fine. Big one over there is. Yeah, don't go there. Hey, Pariah, have a good night, man. Let's boost his attack a bit. For more attack. Oh yeah, new Last of Us episode tonight, isn't there? Fire Rage deals increasingly high fire damage to all enemies every turn until Loon receives damage, stuns self if interrupted. Interesting. But yeah, these are about to kill me. But we'll give it a shot.
Here's your card.
Let's carve a path.
My, what lovely feet.
My, what lovely feet. I love this man, Chad.
I'd love a dance. Not impressed.
Maybe this won't go.
Ready.
Careful now. You're outmatched.
Careful now.
Oh, this is not going well. Do you like Monaco because you can relate to his feet fetish? I just think it's funny. Let's be honest here.
Almost lost you. Foolish move.
Shine.
Your fate is sealed.
Look out.
Your time to shine. Getting spicy.
Bella Ramsey was a little badass in Game of Thrones as Lila Moon. She's good at playing those characters. When are you going on the funeral? Oh, Monday. Yeah, I remember that you telling us about that. 6 hours or so? Damn it. A new weapon for all that. Stay strong, dude. Oh, you got a new weapon. All allies recover 20% health on switching to virtuous stance. Gain shell when switching off to virtual. That's a lot of damage on that though.
Great.
No funeral. Grandfather's still alive. Just going to settle his affairs. Oh yeah, that's right. He said he's settling his affairs because it's probably getting close to his time, right? If he's wanting people to settle his affairs, that is. How old is your grandfather, actually, if you don't mind me asking?
Here's your card.
Here we go.
Oh, really?
Careful now.
That's more like it.
Time to end this.
I just realized 2 members of my team are dead.
Let's go again.
Almost lost you.
Here's your card.
Cut him down. Not impressed.
Here's your card.
Bring it on. I'll manage.
We got more feet. Honestly, I only care about the feet at this point. I must collect more feet for this man. Hit, lose 1 perfection instead of 1 rank. No. I gotta admit, that's an interesting environmental detail. And it's just there to look creepy. It doesn't do anything else. Oh wait, we haven't been back in here for a while.
Great.
That wasn't much. Lady of Sap. It's not talking. Wait, you know what? Aren't I supposed to be able to get back to the map from here? I know this is where I just came from, never mind. Never mind.
Matteo, 3-5. They were so brave. So that's what it means to lay the trail. I survived and will continue on. But to all the heroes of my team, I dedicate our journal. All of them were bleeding out from our battle with the terrifying Nevron roaming this area. Yet in their final moments, they use their bodies to create a bridge for those who come after. Expedition 3-5 is over. But tomorrow comes.
Well, that's some dark shit. Yeah, it's like, die, and how do you even die like that to make a bridge? Big guy. Oh, law, he coming. We'll come back here later. I'm not really one that, like, continue through this optional area just yet. I actually want to see this, like, thing it wants me to fight, where it wants me to go. Is that a Death Stranding callback? Creating bridges and all? Yeah, I think so. I mean, none of piss in this game, though, but, it's got feet.
Time for swim.
So are we inside this big guy when he's swimming? So can we fight you? We can. Strong.
Your turn to dance.
That did no damage to his bar. Yep, this ain't working. Yeah, that ain't worth it. I kind of figured that would happen. Think you're screwed? I mean, yeah, you gotta at least see what it does. Might want to clarify what you meant by inside him. I mean, we don't see them riding on top of this guy, so I'm assuming they're all inside of him somehow. There's a new game plus, so I assume you fight it on that. That's probably worth the engine for you. I know that people with autism love Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, that is something I've been aware of for some time. Oh, it's two mimes. Oh, what, me? I'm not lost at all. Okay, I'll give...
Eyes up, Minoko. Eyes up, Verso. Okay.
I want to see two mimes with one that just straight up kills the other and apologizes for all the other ones. The physical damage can break.
Ready to strike. Here we go.
Careful now. Take your shot.
Oh, it's a freaking hammer move. I think I might be dead here, team.
Just try it. You're outmatched. Time for revenge. Sweet taste of battle.
Dartigan rests in power. Did he die?
Up we go now. Foolish move.
Take your shot.
You know who we're talking about? Yes, I know who Dartigan is.
Useful. Lady notes must.
Maximum damage.
Useful.
Who mimes is a tough fight, by the way.
Lady notes must.
Looked it up. Okay, hold on a second. Dartigan is a not safe for work artist. Yep. Who's kind of famous for making an animation about two mimes. Just one of you die already.
Break. Fun begins.
Good.
Minoko, get ready.
Mimes. Yep. Alright. Can't stop attacking. this has been good for like parry practice.
Oh well.
Well, well. Here's your card.
Let's carve a path.
Remember yet.
No time to lose. Time for mayhem. Incoming.
Which health do you have? I'm just doing this for a haircut.
Lady Luck smiled today.
My turn.
A bit of violence, yes.
Get ready.
Finally. I got 2 haircuts, but that was not worth it. Not the amount of time that took.
Swimsuit on.
Look up Derpixie. I'm reading the Derpixion post again. Many people are learning about Derpixion this night. Game is doing numbers. I think it sold like over 1 million copies already, so hey, not too shabby. You're watching stream friends play this at the same time I am. Hey, watching your friends is nice. They appreciate that. Rebellious, Robe du Jour music record, yeah.
Time for swim.
Oh, thank you. I'm stuck. Stuck.
Time for swim.
I think I'm calling it a Hassan. You have a good night, dude. Actually, it's 11:13. What's this? Serene.
Let us get wet.
Yeah, that's the painters over there, actually. Big chat. Can't get to her yet though. She's got a magic force field, remember? Do you think this game would have sold as well as it is now if it was being if it was $70? No, it would that would definitely affect sales. This game was priced perfectly at $50. I hope that's a good sign to other publishers. Like, hey, maybe just sell it for 50 instead of trying to go for 70. Selling more copies for slightly less money is better than selling fewer copies for, you know, a higher price. That was at least the old hey, same logic I used for my Patreon when I priced it at just $3. Hint, hint, sell, 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 shill, shill, shill. This is another beach. There's another Gestrel beach. Speaking of your Patreon, how close are you to sitting Persona 5? I think currently we're like nearly 500 paying members, so we're almost like halfway there. We're getting, I think we're like somewhere in the 400s right now. It's like pretty high though. Welcome to the Gestrel race. What's the deal here? I made a little race here, but no one ever wants to participate. Some expeditioners came here before and called it useless. But you look different. You look like you love a challenge. I'll throw you to the island over there. When you finish the race, come back here. You give your word depending on your performance. 374 paid, yeah, but the amount on you're seeing there isn't quite the same. It's also, there's some people who are paid, but they're declining for the month or something like that. But yeah, it's like, I think the official number is like over 400 currently. On silver, 38 seconds for a gold reward. This isn't a race, this is platforming. Not a bad time, human. That's oh, come on. That's like a few tenths of a second. Alright, whatever. I don't really care about that one. It's just another bikini. We're seeing that cutscene with the dead brush child. Does it mean that all these filled toothbrushes are just dead brush people? I don't know, actually. Good point. I was like 0.4 seconds off. That one moment where I like got stuck, before pressing square cost me. Hey, Monty, you have a good night, man. You got Catalyst? I mean, hey, I'm happy with that. You got Lucky Black Mesa. I think she'll like it. I don't know. She's never really played or Half-Life. I think she played Half-Life 2 and didn't like it or something. I think she said. Oh, okay. Okay. Montezuma for the French fries. Thank you for the super chat, my man. Hope you have a good night and hope things aren't too rough for you on your drive out tomorrow. Godspeed, my dude. But hey, Black Mesa is a pretty good game. There's another island I can't land on. Well, I can get on top of it. Bazal, Vermonte, yeah. Wish you the best, my man. Sinister Cave. Yeah, let's not go in there. Has a French game featured a macaron yet? No. A macaroon? No, no macaroon. No actual French food in the game so far. They resisted somehow.
Let us get wet.
We have this place, and this big mask area over here. There's a decorative baguette, It's like a wall-mounted baguette.
No.
Been here already.
Let us get wet.
The crows, danger. These are like optional areas that'll kill me.
Let us get wet. Let us get wet. That's the swimmer. Let us get wet.
What about him? I guess we have to go back earlier in the place and fight those big guys now. Can't find anywhere here to go. Then again, this is pretty creepy looking. This is just...
So this is Vizange Island.
He who guards truth with lies.
Are those faces?
An infinite sea of them.
Oh, this one didn't tell me it was dangerous, so I'm assuming what's here won't kill me.
Nice.
Is the island singing?
This melody.
This is creeping me out.
What's it doing?
It's not attacking.
Was that an invitation?
So it seems.
Feels like a trap.
I don't mind a straightforward path for once. Better than battling through a mountain of Nevrons.
No, Verso's right. Something feels off.
Expedition 69. Nice. Use the new diving ability on the right. Did I get the diving ability? I thought I only had the ability to go through coral.
Oh, I'm harmless. You don't need those.
Well, if you're harmless, then these weapons will stay harmless too.
Touché. Well, Vizange invites you to join him in his chamber at the end of this path. I assume that's why you're here.
Where do the other paths lead?
You're free to traverse them. Masks are not just to obscure, they may also illuminate. Look for the masks that you need.
Meaning?
The invitation stands.
Well, head straight to the Axon. Or take the other paths.
Interesting. I guess you can weaken it probably by taking the other paths. I will say this about the game's combat, it's good, but the fact that you can only take 6 abilities with you into battle is a little limiting. Kind of makes it hard to come up with a proper, like, build. Alright, so that's where the boss is at over that way. Hi, Blue Raga. Lovely to meet you. Bravo and surviving out there. Fight the merchant. Jupiter's been all heals affecting other characters. Yeah, we'll fight him. Lucky. They dodge those.
Let's cover path. Here we go. Just try it.
Okay, I can't get his timing down at all.
Manage.
There we go.
Go. Bring it on.
Another attack of over 9,000. Did I get over 9,000 damage? Sadon. Don't have enough money to... That's too much money for that. Polar... we kind of need these. We'll meet again. On turn start, gain 1 shield for at least 1 sun charge. If at least 1 sun charge is active. I have 5 foretell on enemies that break shields. I don't know what that means, but you know, whatever. Stick with the one that does more damage for the time being. Okay, let's check out the optional paths then. Is that what they kind of suggested? Did Loon die yet? Joke, please, no ban. I mean, I kind of understood that. I'm still, like, my finger is like hovering over the ban button though. Just because I'm sort of sadistic. What's supposed to happen? Nom. We got some midsummer looking enemies. That is a really good enemy design.
Here's your card.
Time to bleed.
Berserk is a status effect that increases the character's damage every turn. It can be accumulated up to 12 times, with each stack increasing damage by 5%. My goat Gustav, he a dead goat, by the way. Just in case you weren't aware. Oh, we got another foot from 2 ladies, no less.
They seem so joyful. I'm almost jealous.
They're literally doing the
On
same
the
thing in Elden Ring, where they're just like
surface, at
partying, like the witches in that one place.
Guards truth with lies.
Hit, missed. Yeah, they're like midsummer monsters.
I like them better than those creepy floating line things.
Oh, these are pretty creepy too.
Oh. I
with the next movement. Don't. Oh, yeah. That's really unsettling head movement. The flowers are so pretty, like midsummer.
Yeah.
CL, incoming!
This is not looking good.
Oh well.
A bit of violence, yes. Having a bit too much fun, eh?
Jesus.
The fun begins.
You saved me.
I just brought her to life.
Oh, really?
So we get the backup team. We can do it.
Careful, my ult.
Nice.
I'm ready. Let us stay.
Thank you for giving me a turn. Oh, he silenced her. Crap. Oh, shoot his hats.
That's
Yep. I like it too. The guy with the hat is the bigger threat in this fight. Alright.
not a creepy head midsummer.
Nope. Backup team. Save the day.
The sun will come out.
I hear you lucky. Well, she's right next to me, yeah.
Ready.
Well, that will help.
Like if the guy who did Pan's Labyrinth was French, or like was made friends with David.
Why are you and Lucky singing? Because we're a strong power couple. That's why.
I keep insisting that Mayel is a French Pan.
Here's your
because
card.
It works for me. Oh. Assuming the eye on his back might be a weakness. Or maybe not.
You're outmatched. Marked. Incoming.
Screw that up.
The sweet taste of battle.
Down to the status effect that prevents the character from dodging.
Matter.
Ready?
Yep. Here, let's see if it might do some good damage too.
I'll use your life.
Oh well.
Not this time. Will you play South of Midnight at some point, Descend? Maybe. I mean, sometimes I have free time to play those kind of games, so I'm kind of waiting for the right moment to play that one if I'm going to. We got that thing's foot too.
Yeah.
Look,
It's been a very feet heavy episode, hasn't it?
This is the foot episode.
Tarantino's like salivating.
Always gotta have the foot episode.
Like the beach episode in anime.
You guys got a new weapon for him. Maybe not.
I'm so comfy under the covers. That sounds nice, Polly. I took a nap earlier and it was really good. Little face. Oh no, Dartigan's doing the voice again.
Well, that's me, is it?
I'm really good at ventriloquy, you see.
Base attack. Oh, this might be good, actually. Need to level it up, Zone. What do you give this area rating?
Me?
Yeah, it seems like it's right up your alley.
Oh, I mean...
You got Vine...
Wait, can I look around? Look around, Ellie. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is what I want to go to here, please.
Well, maybe not the creepy mask over there, though.
I mean, it has kind of like a... Remember in the Mortal Kombat movie, there was like a bunch of like big Tibetan statues that were like fallen, and kind of reminds me of like Tibet mixed with like, I don't know, some like urban enchanted forest. I love it. Beautiful.
Good point.
The body's made out of flowers. It's pretty creepy touch. Yeah, it does look like Midsummer.
Thank you. Oh, nice.
Let's carve a path. Marked.
Your turn to dance.
What the?
I die, so be it. Here's your card.
The sweet taste of battle.
Here we go.
Time to take risks.
Counter attack that bitch. Chad, do you ever feel like a badass in a video game, truly? It's always cringe when you do, but you know what? Sometimes it's justified. Oh, we got more feet. We're just collecting them left and right here.
69th Expedition. Fleur. Good thing Anthony upgraded all the climbing handholds. Not only are they much easier to install in the cliff faces, they're also a lot nicer to use. We're setting the last few handholds tomorrow. Then we can finally get out of these caverns and see the sun again. I can't wait to rejoin the mountaineering team.
How many feet did Monaco just get satisfied? I think every fight here has given me a new foot.
Watching the sun rise above
I'm assuming most of the enemies in the game he can have the
magical.
foot off.
But rappelling down as we set the handholds was pure exhilaration. I know some of the others chafe at being restricted to recon only. I get it's not very satisfying making maps and prepping trails while people are dying. But this prep
Blacked out
will
what
pay
happened. We're on a
off in the
mask
long run.
island looking for one of these
It may not be
axons to kill it,
glamorous,
but we're collecting a lot of
truly
feet.
essential work rarely is. Doesn't make it any less important. And as the Expedition 69 motto says, we are literally laying a trail for the ones who come after. Step by step, handhold by handhold, each expedition carries the next one forward.
Oh no, another goddamn mine. Oh well. It's just one this time. Collect the mine foot. I think clowns say honk my nose, I'm closed during sex. Clowns aren't allowed to speak. Not in my house they aren't.
The sweet taste of battle.
Careful now.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Attack is an absolute banger. Why did I not think of that joke before you? I feel kind of bad about myself.
I'll use your knife.
The sweet taste of battle.
Time to end this. Break.
Smoking sexy style.
Oops, I'm back.
Let's carve a path.
No, let's kill it with a radio attack. High physical damage, one hit.
Witness.
Oh! He just like got motivated there. There's a Virgil move. They seem like blades, but the mimes are meant to be like very tanky. You're supposed to like more or less counter them a lot and then break them, and then once they're broken then they can take a bunch of damage.
Your turn to dance.
Oh, you
Hey, Polly, you have a good night, man.
An advantage.
Great.
Confident, but 30% increased damage, but can't be healed. Make a sequel to this, it should be Expedition. Well, I would hope that, but they make sequels to this game. Each one would be a different world, sort of like Final Fantasy does it, and they just use the Clair Obscur thing. I think that'd be the proper way of doing it.
Here's your card.
Why, yes, I love a dance.
Not good.
Things are getting spicy.
Let me leave in this fight.
Maximum damage.
That wasn't going well. Mask, it seems connected to the axon. It speaks. He who painted this world, seeking what he could not grasp, longing to share with those he loves. Behind his smile, what could it be? Sadness. Nothing happens. Shit. Something happens.
CL incoming. Oh well.
Here's your card.
Too damn spongy. Don't care for flying enemies. Yeah, the idea that you can only hit them with like the gun is a little annoying.
Here we go.
Look out!
They just heal her back the whole time.
Your turn to dance.
You got another attack. That was tricky. I feel like every special move in this game is basically a QTE. You know what? Now that you made it sound that way, I don't. Because now you made me realize it is kind of QTE. Alright, we gotta bring her back to life.
Almost lost you.
Here we go.
Oh, how do I kill you?
Full deck. No more tricks.
Okay, got her.
Eyes up, Minoko.
Like, but did we get her foot? Or we got something else? I'm assuming if we get all of those masks, the fight against the Axum will be a lot easier.
Did you hear that?
That was the Axon.
Destroying these masks seems to hurt him.
Then let's keep doing that.
Got a new foot. I love getting feet. Alright. Oops. Yeah. What do I know what to do for you? Medium single target light damage, one hit, or do we just save up? With all status effects from all allies applies universal. does really look good right now. However, chat, it is nearly midnight. I feel like everyone's getting kind of tired. So tomorrow we'll be playing this again. I think we might be getting close to the end. No, we're still on Act 2. Act 3, there's something that we got to do. It's going to get us to Act 3 that makes all. So we're not. But we will probably beat both of these monsters we need to beat to, like, get to the paintress. So we'll see. But that's going to be it for me tonight. I'm going to go and make some popcorn, actually. Probably watch The Last of Us. But hey, if you guys are new here, make sure you follow or subscribe, or whichever one it is. And if you want to watch the Assassin's Creed GameSins video, it is up now on Patreon. It'll be coming to YouTube in a few days, but you can watch it early and uncensored right now, along with all the other stuff that's on Patreon. So I recommend checking it out. But also, thank you for any super chats tonight, or bits, subs, gift subs, all that stuff. Thank you. Thank you for the mod team as well. And hey, big thanks to everyone who came out to watch me play some more of this game tonight. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Hope you like the streams. I'll see you tomorrow for another one. Peace, everybody.